Hello everyone, Hyperion-Blue-GT here. Summertide is here for a rerun everyone. Today's live summit event in the Crew 2 is about to have the last days of spring before summer is about to be coming up soon until June 20, 2025. Now, this was to take the rerun on June 11 to the 18th, and we still got some last days left to go for spring until summer season is about to go out and have some fun. Ever since from 2022 back then as the original Summer Theme Summon from July 27 through August 3rd during the season of Dominion Forceburg update. But we did good out there, and it's all about street race and hypercars. We'll have to go for 6 events and 3 skills to be put up onto the changes for only 1 escape from New Orleans and heading up to Central Woods. From asphalt to off-road, and that will bring out to have the best opportunity if you're about to go for the main method strategy to go for the Alpha Grand Prix or hypercar discipline, or main average beginners to go for the 454 rally rate vehicle to drive anywhere. So summer season is coming for us folks, so I got the outfit, it's about to be prepared, go out and racing to be relaxed. And one more thing, perhaps by last week by finishing up in the third rerun on the Brits, just in case if you already got the TBR Gripped Peppermint Edition along with some vanities and forwards to go adding up as usual, and have 1 exterior parts of the Noble M600. So better be sure to be on participate, and then Summertide is about to go for a race day into competition. So as always, if you're new to my YouTube channel, be sure click the subscribe button, then leave a like and comment at the section down below. Check out the links on the description if you want to see more. Don't forget to click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos in the later future. Let's begin and enter for today's live summit event. Doing well and improve my current position to go up in rank 594 place and update into 1,257,478 points. So I got all the 4 prizes is all I need to go for a triple of payday, and adds up by over 512 bucks to go currently to be adding up into 1,000. But look at this you guys, right next to Independence Day to go for the main date schedule on July 2nd to the 9th, Bling is about to go coming soon. But I bet you guys may already know about this interesting theme summon, but I never seen this one before, but I'll be looking forward to it. And then the next 4 prizes, as I'm about to go focus on the Orange Beehive tire on the rare vanity, and already got the Ocean Spirit Nitro to be placed in the common vanity to be labeled in the platinum. But this was to go for the upcoming to have the Dodge SRT Viper GTS and the Patriotic Party Smoke on the rare vanity, the live reward snipper on the legendary for the monster truck discipline, and usual 150,000 followers. So let's go off-roading and then heading up to the forest in Central Woods to be prepared to go for the 454 rally rate vehicle. As I went down scouting the entire area before attempt 1 is going to be doing 1 suitable position to go faster up and drop away to go for an increase by the wrecking effort when using an off-roading vehicle. But in that case, as I ever said before, to go for the Alpha Grand Prix or hypercar discipline for expert use. But I'll have to take the first one to go for the 2015 Aerial Nomad to be on the pro level on 140 with the Nitro Chemist. Going in blue, and the great outdoors awaits us, spirits. Let's turn the engine on, and rolling start will go coming up. Got to go boost up to be adding up on gear 5 until the gate will be entered. Drive away, here I come, and reach the main yard distance to be over by 820 yards. The area is going wide open to have a nice placement and be on the lookout with some roaming areas like the animals itself. Just have to go pack up the boost, and here comes the small trees. Got to dodge it and make that line to go clear for the off-roading to be focused on the main route. But not yet until we'll be out in the woods in no time. Okay, close call. So I had to hang tight. Got to pack up the boost and have gauges and 50% to be optional to go in. But I just love off-road driving in the wilderness. Almost 4,000 yards and so close. I just took by 3,944 yards. Let's see the results, and there you go. New record and been placed by 113,725 points. Now that's a great outdoors off-roading for the Escape. But somehow, New Orleans is still remain available along with Los Padres for the rerun, and that brings out with Speed Trap and Central Coast was been replaced in Central Woods for the off-road Escape. But thank you for the reminder, folks. I almost forgot one thing to have skill number 2 will go driving into the asphalt since last week along with Forever Ferrari. Then let's give the Celine S7 Twin Turbo Glacier Edition 2005 to go full cold hypercar to be amped up on the cold Then let's give the Celine S7 Twin Turbo Glacier Edition to be cold hypercar ready up on 320 per level to be outfit in the same nitro canvas effect. 894 horsepower and top speed, 279 miles per hour to go double check, and handling to go semi-expert is good enough, and see how the cold pace hypercar will go face up in the heat temperature. The faster it gets, the stronger we'll have to go pack up by over 8,000 yards to go up in about 10,000. So I got the same starting position to give the quarter mile, and then the gate will be entered to have the one-way ticket towards the highway, just like when I was driving the Ferrari 812 super fast. So here I go, and current record to go for the right path of the route. But very splendid and well clever to be indeed. Okay, there might be some traffic cars comes in and getting a little bit blocked around to go pass through. Okay, safe, nice, and clear. There's one semi-truck in the way. Got to go near miss and swoop faster without one driver to be coming around. There we go. Just have to pack up in 5,000 yards. Better make it until 10,000 until I have to go reach up onto the same goal of the path. Going up by 285 miles per hour. This will have to get closer and less brake, more speed, and concentration to go focus up on the handling without getting caught in traffic cars. Alright, there we go. Just almost there. Kick it up into high gear towards 10,000 yards. Alright, there we go. And current goal yard by 10,691 yards. Amazing and cold pace hypercar to go climbing up in 118,484 points by brand new records. Amazing, and one skill to be remained to be successful to stay exactly in one piece. So, Los Padres, here I come, and low altitude will go fast braver by switching up the vehicle as I decided to go for the Pilotus PC21 2001. I know just the right position, so I'll have to turn around and then come back again. We'll be prepared to go in a low position into low gear. It's about to get foggy, so I'll have to keep that in mind, and then the ring will be entered to keep a nice respawn to go fly low. Alrighty, and multiplier will go increase check. Alright, there's one bridge coming in. Gonna take it, successful, and increase to have a multiplier to go back from 2.8 into 3 times. Just have to keep coming around and switch it to go on alternative route to be passed by on WeatherTech Raceway, Laguna Seca. Okay, doing well. 15 seconds left. Got to go freestyle and hyper pace and going fly on the low air. Okay, there we go, and made it on to 17,000, added with 536 points. closest to be tough as nails and basic to go well complete. That should do very well by 111,068 points. 60 bands for street race and hypercar discipline is about to go green light at the go. Let's start out and have the first 3 events will go vehicle restriction only, and then the other 3 will save it later on for 2 hypercars and 1 street race discipline. First up, Big Land, here I come for the Chevrolet Corvette C7 CR1 convertible for my UDRS Inspirtech livery. Racing on the highway as it gets a bit hotter out there by the temperature of 100 degrees Fahrenheit before the first round of the race is about to go in to have 4 dim of vanity to go cold and icy. 1 tire, underglow, and smoke, and have a icy Xmas Nitro will give a good magical cold spirit to have my UDRS Inspirtech livery on the convertible version on the Chevrolet C7 Corvette CR1 2019. So let's go beat the heat and ready up viewers. This is about to go for a high-speed hypercar race to have some vanities if you're about to go for the water or ice type to get yourself to be suitable to go racing in the style. 3 seconds and here I come will help out with 7 opponents that might need to have a good cold racing trail to be followed the line. First place is in, and main gap distance will have to go onward and focus for the main challenge as I will have to go up into gear number 8. But same as ever, just like all the previous Steam summons when using the Chevrolet Corvette C7 CR1 2019 as a convertible version. Got to go fast and go full nitro if I had to go climbing up by over 300 miles per hour to go on the main notch. Got to keep it nice and slow. I bet going away from opponents by 8.7 seconds is all I need to go follow up, and the highway will might need to have that temperature to go for a temporary cool down period. Progression is going up by 30%, all done, and Nitro is green light for go. Clear the path and successful to be almost by 300 miles per hour. Checkpoint going clear, almost there by 50% progression to go on the halfway mark. Just need to have 3% more. Going up and maintain to go formation to stay together. Alright, feel the wind and good on the icy trail to go stay on the smoke effect. Okay, here comes the main turn. Got to do the same thing just like the last main turn to go follow up on the hillside right. That should do very well to stay in one piece, and then going up to have the progression before towards on the main spot in 70%. Alright, there you go. Get back up on gear number 8. Just like last time when I was using the McLaren P1 2013 since hypercar seasons. But much more enjoyable out there, and it's still got a good popularity for every hypercar discipline when going for only one convertible Corvette CR1 7th generation model. Then it's about to get closer to have 90% progression and 10 more to go. Come on, I can do this one. Just have to beat that time and going around but a range of perfection in 2 minutes and over by 50 seconds. Top on that and there you go. 2 minutes, 48.956 seconds and 1 legendary bundle earned for the hypercar disciplines. So brilliant and 110,919 points. Brilliant and first event to be checked and successful before vehicle restriction number 2 will be coming up and have the combo event before moving on to Temecula wineries for the McLaren 720S Spider. Then let's go. Street race versus 1 hypercar coming up will be placed in event number 2. So what you guys really think about the vanity to be outfit, and see how it turns out to go tropical, luxurious, and exotic high performance hypercar to be using on the Ocean Spirit tire, dust tint, and Pacific Underglow is well tropical to give a good kind of exotic taste flavor. But I kind of like it about this most decorated vanity on the McLaren 720S Spider to be needed with a nitro canvas to go up in 1009 horsepower, top speed 280 miles per hour to be packed up on the semi-expert, and have the canvas nitro to go by 320 per level. But it's about to go in, and 7 European sports car in street race discipline versus 1 McLaren 720S Spider will go racing in the sunset of the horizon. Race challenge number 2, here I come, and pull out the nitro, and aquatic splash mode will be waiting around on the streets. I'll have to take the first position and go full control and clean racing style, as the Ocean Spirit Nitro is about to go magical on display. But we know the strategy, and perfect for the McLaren 720S Spider 2019 is about to go down to the path and perfection to have the part time to go by 2 minutes and 45 seconds to make that new record to go climb up in over 100,000 points. Dive down to take the next checkpoint and enter the bridge. Solid up and suitable to go for exotic hypercar to go climb up, and main route to go sprint time on the rush. Checkpoint going clear, and left turn corner to go clean and success. Got to go full boosted, and gonna have to look out. Checkpoint to go clear to have some stone guardrails, and then the 90-degree angle to go committed, and wait until the full capacity to be packed up by 50% to be temporarily. But it takes quick strategy, and nitro speed is gonna have to get there on time. Okay, checkpoint going clear. 60% complete. Now, gonna have to switch it up and reinforce it before the next turn will go into the street. Just have to keep it nice and tight and go double up and boost it up on the nitro. Got to be ready. The hill is gonna be a bit more tricky to keep it nice and center up on the gravity. Checkpoint going clear. Now, this is the spot right over here to keep it nice and low. A bit more jump and close as tough as nails. Alright, terrific. 25.829 seconds is doing good on the updates. It's going well, and time attack rush is challenging to go ever up momentarily. Sprint to the finish, so it's gonna get closer, and there you go. 2 minutes 43.898 seconds. Amazing and faster on the horizon. That should do very well to have a new attempt and new record by 111,008 points. That's event number 2 for vehicle restriction. And next up, BMW i8 Roadster to take the neighborhood and Palmgate shrubs. This will be very tougher out there, viewers, just like last time, so I got everything to be modded and switch up to go with some exterior parts, including one wing spoiler for my UDRS and Protect livery on the 2018 BMW i8 Roadster. And the rims itself, just in case to go switch up to have a different style as official, and moment of nitro canvas to go pack up in 280 per level and 805 horsepower, top speed 228 miles per hour to give a good use, and disco underglow will be driving and dancing. A little time to go party, and that means the neighborhood is about to go inside and watch the race to go in action. So leave it to the big kid itself, driving on the land and street race to go for a crowded party in 3 seconds by 1 German roadster versus 7 American muscle cars. And it's heading up, so I got the right position to go upper hand in the main checkpoint around on the first lap. But remember, this will get a little bit tricky, so you might need to go a little bit more faster to shake up the pace and have the increased gap distance to go preferred by 2 or 3 seconds. Just look at it go, and the party just keeps on rocking. Now this will have to take that tricky turn to see how the streets is going to be a little bit more time to go full street racing around in the neighborhood. So the first lap is going clear. Now it's on lap number 2. It's going excellent, challenging, and still remain in the streets without hitting an object. But I bet few other muscle cars really like to go in aggro with each other to see which one will be take a different position. But leave it to the i8 Roadster, it's still got some good potential and very nice on the wing spoiler to be well modified to go for a full-fledged expert. Just have to make that turn to go clear checkpoint, progression in 46%. Alright, there goes one sign. Now it's on lap number 3, halfway there, and place in 54%. Okay, doing well, and handling to go respond on the main GT turn. Okay, going touch up the sidewalk, just like using the apex. Going boosted, and Ford will be doing the final lap. There we go, progression in 77%. Alright, good recovery, stay in one piece, no contact from other opponents and objects. Okay, almost there towards the finish line. One more checkpoint to go, and there it is right now to go quicker at the podium. Nicely done, and total time in 2 minutes, 48.226 seconds to be stay clean driving in the streets. Let's see the results, and so very close. 81,120 points. But I'll have to keep that for only one follow-up catch-up, just to let you guys know that I might need to have 2 of them for the BMW i8 Roadster for my UDRS Inspotech livery and full stock version without livery. So that's event number 3 check. Next up, 3 events in no restriction only to go for a pattern of order with 2 hypercar vehicle restriction, 2 for street race for only 1 restricted vehicle, and 2 hypercars in no restriction only. But made it to the Platinum earlier, and then heading up to Everglades will be coming up to go on race number 4. And for the vehicle goes to the KTM Expo R 2016 to be ready up in 280 per level in 421 horsepower, top speed 226 miles per hour to have a handling level to be in semi-expert. Same livery as ever for UDRS Inspotech, and here I come, we'll go grid start for 3 seconds until green light will be ready up to go on the first checkpoint. I got to get center focus to be ready up and face 7 European sports cars since Temecula Winteries. Let's see how it goes well, and GPS will go into expansion as I got myself to be in the first position in the lead. Going full electric nitro and Team UDRS Inspotech on the KTM Expo R 2016 to go track focus for a 2-seat sports car. Very nice, and keep up on the 6-gear transmission to go racing in the line as progression to go for a total up to be stopping in 15%. Just wait until the main curves will go full stretch as I got everything to be planned, and wait until the right turn to go first, then the left will go into second to be followed up on the corners. Just not yet until the nitro might need to take a little bit more time for relaxation for a short period of time. Alright, there we go. Just make that checkpoint clear and 50% on the gauges to go max up to be on the refuel session. But I'll have to use it quickly and then main gap distance into 15.3 seconds. Okay, checkpoint clear. It's doing well and very nice, terrific to be racing in the routes of Everglades in state of Florida. Got to go pass by on the T intersection. Checkpoint done, clear, and stop at 45% progression. Let's go up into high gear and pass by to the outskirts of Miami. Already passed by to the main entrance to the Keys, just to be passed by and get focused when doing one good course in Everglades. That's 22.5 seconds ago. Okay, successful to do the main route. Checkpoint to go clear to have the right corner. Almost there, and stop between in near 70%. Alright, very nice, good clean turn. Time to keep up, and the long U-turn is going well on the sprint. So that's 34.1 seconds. Got to keep going, and I'm still got a good commentary lead to be a main focus as the route, turns, and corners were to get myself to go maintain to be perfection thanks to my autistic cognitive skills to be strategized to be work up to do some knowledge of racing strategy when it comes to do the main role in street race discipline. So I got to keep going to be passed by on the Miami racetrack. Almost there towards the finish line to be reaching up by a progression in 100%. Finish line is right over here. I'll have to take it and almost to be placed by 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go add by a decimal in 0.458. Let's see the results, and gonna be sure to go up and successful. 115,801 points. 3 comments and 1 rare part with a receipt of 200,000 followers has been earned and received. Confidently to be succeeded, and 2 more events to go to be proceed to have a hypercar discipline with no restriction only for the road to New Orleans and road to Vegas. But I'll have to start out with going to Vegas as race number 5 to take the stage and penultimate. And here it is, guys, the fully modified version of the Noble M500 to be outfitted with some exterior parts since the third rerun of the Brits. I bet everything is going well outfitted to becoming as a true hypercar focus. So let's give it a go and be ready up to go for a forecast in early sunset to go on the horizon as the grid star will be racing and going to Vegas. I'm so very hyped and ready for a track-focused Noble M500 to be put to the test and see how it goes for part 1 in the matter of conclusion before part 2 we'll be racing return to the road to New Orleans. Let's take the first position and have a nice good feeling to have an outfit for a track-focused spec ready to see the M500 to be racing in the highways towards Las Vegas, Nevada. Got to go in and progression to be stopped at 10%. But almost there before arriving towards Barstow within a few miles to go, and then pack up to be stay remain on gear number 6 at 12.2 seconds. Away from the opponents, and here it is right now, we'll go pack up to go full drag racing. Here it comes, and so far so good. It's very much more impressive if I had to go up into a top speed of 300 miles per hour. Now, as you may ever think about the different version without the fully modified Noble M500, and for this one, is now becoming as a track-focused hypercar to be designed on the track. Much like different versions of the Bugatti Chiron, Depot, Centodieci, and other kinds of hypercars, just like the Pagani Hyperion to be outfitted to be using as a BC version. But even perhaps much more impressive to see this kind of a Noble M500 to go for a GT spec version, which is very more indeed to have a label to go track focus, such as the Noble M600 since a few years ago back from 2010s. Now, the main straight is about to go pack up higher, and let's try this again to go using on the full stretch nitro. But almost good enough to be reaching by 300 miles per hour and going away from 7 hypercars in 36 seconds by the gap. And here comes the motel to be passed by in 50% halfway mark. I'm about to go for it, and passing through the rails and a few turns will keep it nice and tight to go in shake motion. It's a very good, excellent, impressive, fully exterior parts to be modded and give this one to becoming as the most ultimate hypercar in the Crew 2 and Motorfest. Just wait to get used to it. This is the only kind of your favorite hypercar is this Noble M500. And here comes the roundabout. Gonna take it and committed will go cut through. Nicely done and good hypercar on the pole. But not yet until the finish line, till I have to get to Las Vegas to be seen on the view. Very good quick counter cornering and handling is still got the right respawn. Going right back on gear number 5, just might need to go up and reinforce it if I had to go for a cheap top speed total in 300 miles per hour. Okay, let's go boost it all the way. Just have to take the right side and keep it for keeps. Impressive for a minute and 15 seconds away from 7 hypercar opponents as I still got this in the lead. So let's take the exit and keep it nice to go formation. And there's the finish line. Got to take the old strip and go cute like the chicane. So here it comes, and right on cue to be placed by over 4 minutes and 6 seconds to be placed decimal in 0.094 seconds. Let's see the tally of results, and looks like so far so close that might need to go push up a little bit. Now, that will have to do by another follow-up catch-up, so I'll have to take the second one to be added to my list. Only one more event to go, and it's about to go back to New Orleans to have the last part of the event to get the 200,000 followers. But same as ever, I'm about to keep using the Noble M500, and let's see how it turns out to go for a comparison between the Brits and Summertide, who will be serving to go for a matter of difference. Now let's get it on, viewers. I will prepare myself to go for a high-paced challenge to see how the wide-body Noble M500 to be ready to go for the same event just like the Brits since last week. This week, Summertide is about to go for the last event and it's about to be well done to go placement to be stay remain in the platinum. So I know the strategy and get started out while climbing up all the way towards the first position before arriving to New Orleans at the finish line. Got to go fast, turn, clean, and strategy is the symbol of success to go for a full modified version to be outfit since last time without using a fully modified version with this Noble M500. It's doing well, clear, and nitro to be packed up to go reinforce it and give it all I got. We'll be prepared to do the real challenge. Got to keep it nice and slow. Follow the line is the best way to do. Now I'll have to take crossing through the rail and take the avenue straight. Checkpoint to go clear, and we're about to go right in towards the road. Okay, good on the turn, and take a good check on the gap distance. 17.613 seconds away from 7 hypercar opponents. It's going along nicely, so I had to keep it nice and tight without having one contact on the guardrail. A little bit more skid around and Bring the Smoke will go on display. Okay, finally work and steady up. We'll be keeping up to go piece of cake. Okay, competent checkpoint clear. Gotta have to keep coming around, and tight turns will do the same pattern. But much yet to go for a racing perspective to go for the UK hypercar. Okay, progression by 43%. Checkpoint to go currently in, and done. Okay, gonna tap up and made it to the halfway point in 51% after being passed by. Now, just have to sit back and gonna have to keep dropping in before the next turn will go on the right open to the right. So I have to be suitable to be patient, and then the rest will have to keep it up to stay in the top speed. Okay, 70% is already here. Got to keep going. Now, got to dive in and pull on the brake. Okay, good call. Now, gonna have to keep up. And then the last part, we'll have to take that few more routes to go before crossing the bridge towards the entrance of New Orleans. Let's take the streets and go on the road. Progression to come around to be stopped at 83%. Okay, let's do this. Just like you're about to go performing by the entrance in the chicane of death. Does only have a minute and 2 seconds away from the hypercar opponents. Almost there, we'll be going in to take the full final stretch. So let's go, 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 and bring out the nitro to give it unleash. Last stretch, and give that podium finish. Okay, so that's 4 minutes, 7.487 seconds, and have a 200,000 followers to be successful and earned. Well, much yet to be exactly. I'll have to take that to go for a third follow-up catch-up, as I had to be preferred to go for a different selection of hypercar. So folks, Summertide and first rerun complete, and let's see the outcome for the update platinum. Good on the position in 2,427 place in 1,035,721 points. That should do by 1 extra bonus for 100,000 point complete, and there you go. 6 events with 4 hypercars and 2 street race discipline, along with 2 land-based for the escape and 1 for the low altitude. Well, it turns out to be differences to have an eye focus on 3 skills compared to the original to be using on aerobatics, and 1 for the speed trap. But exception as ever to see how it turns out to go for the same place at New Orleans to go again since Forever Ferrari. But much more indeed to have the best encore and give 2 skills will be packed up and give a different challenges to be labeled and used. Well, can't argue with that. It turns out very well to have the first rerun in Summertide to go for a challenging perspective for 4 hypercars and 2 street race events. for the most part on the BMW i8 Roadster when taking on in palm gate shrubs when racing with 7 American muscle cars. 4 laps around the neighborhood is very challenging to go, climbing up to be preferred to go on the part time in around in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Will go harder up and challenge yourself when using one hybrid roadster, just like 2 hypercar events in going to Vegas and the road to New Orleans. Especially for 2 hypercar vehicle restriction on the Chevrolet Corvette C7CR1 convertible in the Big Land and Temecula Wineries for the combo event with using the McLaren 720S Spider. Very good on the thumbs up, and one thing perhaps on Everglades is perfectly to go for no restriction only for any street race vehicles, just like when I was using the KTM Expo R 2016 with my UDRS Inspirtech livery. And goes on with 2 skills to be updated that replace Speed Trap in Central Coast and Aerobatics in Los Padres, has been adding up to be changing into Off-Road Escape in Central Woods and Low Altitude for the same one in Los Padres. But good thing, New Orleans is still remain to be exactly in one piece, is no need to be changed up to go replace it as well. So, Dominion Rivals Stage number 2 is coming up on June 18th to the 25th. And remember folks, 2 hypercars, 2 street race, 1 drag race, and drift discipline along with Speed Trap, Escape, and Aerobatics will be prepared yourself, and then you might have to get a good eye focus on the Chrysler 300 SRT8 Crown Edition. It's about to be set as a force vehicle along with a Maserati MC12 and Ferrari F12 Berlin Enta to go again as a combo event we'll be facing with hypercar disciplines. I can't wait to be patient until the Crew 2 7th anniversary is about to be coming up soon until June 25th and July 2nd, as we're about to be moving on forward to wrap it up until at the end of the current video. So I'll have to sit back, be patient, and then be on the lookout on Bling for the upcoming Live Summit event. We'll be ready up to go rerun along with the Independence Day we'll be celebrating for the 4th of July. So thank you for enjoying watching the video in the Crew 2. Glad that you enjoyed. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, then click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos if you'd like to see. Follow me on Dividend Art, Instagram, Twitter, GT Planet, Patreon, Discord, and more social media platforms. Plus, membership is now open to everyone. We'll join to get access for price levels a month with exclusive perks, custom emoji with my OCs, and many features to support the channel by becoming a member. It's the best way to help out with the super thanks as an extra will support and grow. I'll be see you guys next time on a Live Summit event in the Crew 2, and I look forward to see you again at the next current video. Keep on racing, stay clean.